Hello. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to model time-varying aspects of your model, such as building occupancy and equipment operation. I'll introduce you to typical workday profiles and schedules, and I will also show you how to create and edit a 7/12 schedule. Timing is defined in Designbuilder using the Schedules and Profiles mechanism, which allow time-variable aspects of your model to vary each day. There are two schedule methods in Designbuilder, and you can choose which you prefer here in the model options. A typical workday profile is defined by a start time, end time, working days per week, and seasonal variation. Whilst the typical workday timing option is very quick and easy to set up, its lack of flexibility means that it is only really suitable for early stage modelling for most buildings. Please see the program help for more information on typical workdays. Schedules is the default timing option in Designbuilder. It provides a much more flexible method of specifying time variable characteristics such as occupancy, internal gains, and HVAC operation. I'll select the Schedules option by left-clicking the slider bar and then click OK. Going to the Activity tab, you can see that the default schedules are loaded for the occupancy and internal gains by the activity template. Before I dive into the detail of schedules, I just want to mention this holidays input. This option is only available at building level and is a good way to specify public holidays and other shutdowns that affect the whole building. The holiday data is used for simulations only, not heating and cooling design calculations. Any holidays specified here will use the same data as Sundays in 7/12 schedules, and in compact schedules it is enabled by including the holiday day type in the schedule. You can find out more about this holidays option in the program help. Designbuilder provides you with different predefined schedules for cooling, equipment, heating, lighting, and occupancy for each of the different activity types in each building category. You can define schedules in Designbuilder in two ways, as a 7/12 schedule or a compact schedule. 7/12 schedules provide a graphical representation of a schedule that allows you to select a different profile for each day of the week and each month of the year. Compact schedules provide much more flexibility than that. Although some Designbuilder customers initially prefer 7/12 schedules, many end up switching to use compact schedules. The main reasons for this are that it is easier to make a mistake in a 7/12 schedule, and the simulation results can be harder to debug. For these reasons, we recommend that you use compact schedules. That said, for those of you that still want to know more about 7/12 schedules, I will cover them here, and compact schedules will be covered in the next tutorial. I can create a completely new schedule, but it is normally easier to copy an existing schedule similar to the one required and then edit it. In this case, I'll create a 7/12 schedule to control the office equipment. So I first select the Open Office Equipment schedule, copy, and edit it. I'll rename it Example Office Equipment Schedule 7/12. I can then set the schedule type to 7/12 schedule from the drop-down list. I'll leave the default options set for the design day calculations. Design days are important, so we recommend that you refer to the program help for more information on them. The new profile is defined by changing the appropriate cell values here. I can change values in individual cells by selecting the cell. For example, I can set a schedule for all Mondays in January by selecting the cell and then selecting one of the available options, such as 900 to 1700. I can use the same method to change all values in a row or column after selecting them using the row or column title cell as appropriate, i.e. I can select all Tuesdays by clicking here and then selecting one of the options from here. I can also create custom profiles by either creating a new one or by copying and editing an existing one. Here, I will create a new profile based on this 9:30 to 12:30 and 1400 to 1730, but with a reduced lunchtime of just 1 hour. I'll first copy it and then select Edit. I'll rename the profile as 930 to 1300 and 1400 to 1730. A profile can be defined in three ways: constant, where the same value applies the whole day; a single period, where you can define the operation using start and end times. The operation is assumed to be off for the rest of the day; and custom, where the profile is defined by a number of intervals, each of which can have a different value. If you select the custom option, you can change the percentage operation at different periods of the day, for example to reflect lower occupancy levels or equipment use at the start and end of each day. You can also have up to 6 different settings per hour, but half-hourly changes will suffice for this demonstration, so I'll leave the intervals setting at 2 per hour. The instructions for editing the individual profile time bars are shown in the info panel. By right-clicking, i.e. using the right-hand mouse button and dragging across the top of the time bar, I can extend the start and end times to 930 and 1300. I'll reduce the percentage operation during the first hour to say 25% to reflect low occupancy by left-clicking and dragging down the time bar. Then right-clicking and dragging that across for the second half-hour interval. I'll also reduce it to say 75% from 10:30 to 11. I could use the same method to reduce equipment percentage operation at other periods of lower occupancy, such as at the end of the day. Now that I have created the new profile, I will click OK and add the new profile to all Thursdays in the year. Clicking OK has now created the new schedule, which I can load at building level. Although 7/12 schedules seem simpler, it is easier to make mistakes when using them, and harder to find those mistakes. Compact schedules also offer more flexibility, so they are our recommended scheduling method. How to create compact schedules will be covered in the next tutorial. This finishes our quick review of timing, 7/12 schedules and profiles in Designbuilder. In the next tutorial, we will discuss compact schedules, which are the most powerful and flexible way to control time variable aspects of your model. We hope you found this tutorial useful. Further information on the specific topics and wider application areas can be found in the comprehensive Designbuilder program help, other tutorials and webinars, and our on-demand training.